Hi guys, I'm DK from AK. Today I'm going to take you through how to mount your AK ether binding setup. First thing you want to do is open the box. Inside you'll find two straps, you'll find your two pads, and you'll find your washers and bolt setup. The box is actually integral in that it has a pattern punched into the bottom that you'll use as a guide for mounting the pads themselves. So first thing you want to do is flatten the box off and then locate this this punched out area and just work your way around, punching it clear. Of the rest of the box. You can discard the center section. There are 3 sets of holes to line up for your stance. I already know what I need on this board. You may need to punch out all 6 holes and move the pattern around to see if you can find the stance that you're looking for. But for this particular board, all I need is these bottom 2 holes. So simply punch those clear, and now I have my guide for mounting my bindings. And I'll work on my left footbed first. So I'll grab this pattern, find the inserts that I would like to mount this on, and on this particular board I'm going for the widest stance. It's then a matter of grabbing 2 of the mounting screws and a number 3 Phillips screwdriver, and then you simply put the screws through the mounting pattern into the stance, which you'll eventually put your strap onto. And now you have a pattern available to guide where the pad will need to sit on the board. Now I find one of the easiest ways to actually mount this up without it going a bit haywire is to actually start on the peel and stick and just peel it halfway along the pad, or about halfway along the pad, and then just fold it over. That way you can then line up the front side of the pad with your pattern and eyeball the back end or the heel side edge with your pattern, and then press that down. And then you can lift the toe side and peel off the rest of the backing paper on the peel and stick. And there you go. That's the first one done. We can then pull the screws, clear our space, flip the pattern over, locate those same stance holes for the opposite foot, place the screws in, and now we're on the mirror image, but the same stance and same holes as the left foot. Same as what I did with the left foot. I'll peel this halfway, line up the front of the pad, check the heel side edge of the pad, press it down, peel off the front side, press it down. Can then remove the screws and discard the box. So at this point we've got both pads aligned with the stance on the board. You want to just work your way around, pressing all edges of the pad down, just making sure that peel and stick has picked up, especially on the heel side. If there's a little bit of curvature towards the rail of the board, make sure everything is pressed down nice and hard. Now for the straps, these straps have no Velcro, no other form of adjustment on them. Their size is simply set from where you put the screw in the outside edge. So to make these easier to mount, I find it's easiest to grab this tab and give it a bit of a flex both sides, just to get a bit of pre-curve into it before we get started. You'll take one of your mounting washers. Now these are asymmetric. They have they're closer to one side than the other. This allows a little bit of micro adjustment in the width of your binding. If you find it's just a little too tight or a little too loose, you can rotate one of these 180 degrees and tighten or loosen, as well as moving on the screw holes. So, a matter of putting your washer in under the neoprene cover, pushing the screw through until it comes out the other side, and then finding your mounting hole, getting the screw lined up with the hole, grabbing your screwdriver, making sure not to cross thread while you screw it in securely. Same with the second side. Grab your mounting screw. Find the mounting hole. And screwing it home. And I'll just repeat exactly the same procedure for the second side. There we go. Fully mounted AK ether binding. The lightest, most high performance binding in our range. That's ridiculously light.